Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to the Minecraft with Shift YouTube channel. This is the 4th episode of Let's Build. And you can see in the background the nice little monstrosity. Those words were not to describe that. That is a gigantic, ugly monstrosity. The portal room from last episode makes the back view look very bad, but let's stop getting sidetracked in the first 30 seconds of the video, and I'll be able to show you what we have today. So you can see that the 4th episode will be pools. We've got the small one, the medium one, and the large one. So, you know the drill, let's get on with the small one first. We have a hole mined out here, so I'm just going to place down these, and now you can see the and we can have a nice, it's more of a foot spa really, or I guess it could be a kiddie pool. Yeah, that looks too kid-like. So I'm going to actually make the stairs on the outside. That'll be a good idea. So I've done that, but this looks way too thin. So maybe I should just have this like this. I know I just said this twice. Yeah, that can act as like a place where you can get out. And speaking of that, I'm gonna have a towel here. Let's have a towel here. Ooh, nah, I can do more detail than that. Here's my first time using a loom, by the way. So how do you do this? Is it like that? Oh wait, I want dye. Yep, I've got that right. Just remove these. Oh no. I'm messing it all up. There. Yep, that looks better. What else would you have in a pool? Well, this is the small one, so we don't need that much detail. I guess we could have another towel. Oh. That looks like two eyes and a screaming face full of water. That's a lovely thought. Okay, on to the medium one. I'm hoping you can hear game audio right now because I've done a tiny bit of a fix. So let's just see if you can hear it. Can you hear that? I'll be able to see in editing. You can see the hole here now. So why don't we go ahead and do something like this again. And here you can see my mistake. That is a incomprehensibly tiny pool for a room of this size. Let's get that fixed. Aha! I have encountered a problem. The bedrock. Now can I break through this? Yes, can I place something different? Oh! That's a very easy fix then. A nice floor for it, I think, is this, if you place it right. Which I just did. I think so. Oh no, I don't think I did actually. Let's get that nice and fixed. Yeah, it was meant to be that way around. Okay, let's get this all done. There you can see the floor, and I've made a little staircase, because that's... well, it's not really a staircase, it's just an underwater... staircase. It is a staircase. But yeah, that's what's on most pools. So yeah, let's get on with this. Where are those banners that I had? I've placed the banners down, or the towels I should say. And now I'm just trying to add some sun chairs. So you do things like this, right? Yeah, there's not much space on the sides of the pool. Sides, I'm pretty sure I just said size. So I can't do them normally, but yeah, this looks... it looks like another screaming face, except this time it has scorpion legs. Let's just ignore that, shall we? So over here, I'm going to have some refreshments. Okay, so we have a barrel, and we have honey and water. Obviously charge free since this is a private pool and not a public one. But Oh, actually, for a little bit more detail, let's add oak on random points of this, because then it looks like this is just wet. So I've placed it so that it kind of makes sense. Like, when you're in the pool, you're most likely going to be getting out here, which is why it's all wet over here. But if you're in here, then chances are you're not wet, so it's not over here. If you're sunbathing, it's probably not going to be wet. But near the towels, if you're going up to the towel, you're obviously wet. So that would be, wet. I don't know how many times I just said wet, but it must be a lot. Too many to put out there on the internet. And I think that's done, actually. Yeah. So let's move on to this. Oh. Wow. This looks good, doesn't it? It looks very colourful. I don't know why I never thought of this before. The quartz and the hyphae. Looks really good, or stripped hyphae. And I'm wary of using these honey blocks because, well, the last time I used these in a Let's Build, well, we all know what happened there. This is what happened last time I used honey blocks. Honestly, I don't know what I was thinking. This is horrible. Jesus. But yeah, I think it fits this style a lot more. I'm going to dig the hole for the pool. So I have the hole dug out and the walls of the hole. And I have a spa here. You can see that right there. It even has bubbles, which is good. Now, I'm going to do the bottom of this, which I want to be coral, but you can see if I do that first, it's just all going to die out. So I'm going to need to add the water on the first layer before I do all that. So, now if I just place this, it should automatically fill up the gaps so none of this will die. I'm going to time-lapse this. I haven't done one of those in a really long time. And never on Let's Build, actually. Here's the pool pretty much complete. I'm just going to add things that would normally be in a pool, like shallower bits than the rest of them. There we go. Towels. Sunbathing chairs. Automatic drink dispensary. Even more towels. Changing room. Way not to fall off the edge. I hope you enjoyed that tiny little montage type thing. I enjoyed making it. I don't know, it wasn't editing, it was just cuts to... You know what it was, you watched it. So this should be the shortest episode of Let's Build, according to my calculations. But when you're recording, you don't really have a good sense of time. So I really hope that it's the shortest one, because I am trying to make these shorter. So let's review what I did. So first I added towels up here. Then I added sunbathing chairs. Then an automatic drink dispensary that doesn't actually work, but it looks like it would work. And I added more towels over here. And then a changing room. And of course, this so that you don't fall off the edges and into the pool. And I believe that's that done. Let's go ahead and review what we've done today. This is the small pool room. My least favourite because it's very undetailed. It's quite a small pool. And there is not good. The second one, quite a lot better. I've added details like these non-wet planks and the wet ones too. And of course we have the sunbathing chairs, towels, and someone would always be here to hand out drinks. last but certainly not least, we have the large one. And you just saw me make it, so I don't need to really explain everything here. But yeah, I really like this one. This is by far my favorite in today's episode. This week's episode, I should say. And yeah, so we have the spa. Nice and cozy. And of course the pool. Let me go into my chair to give you a proper goodbye. Alright, that does it for this episode of Let's Build. I have been Minecraft with Shift. Over and out. Have a good evening.